Hello, hello. In this lesson, we're going to learn Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, the main lick. Here we go. All right, and then we'll hit this part at the end. All right, let's do it. All right, so getting way up there, hopefully you have an electric guitar or a cutaway acoustic. We're gonna go first finger, 12th fret on the D string. By the way, they do tune down a half step and play it here. So if you play it right here with the recording, you'll notice you're not in the same key. So it's just that they're tuning down. So first finger on the 12th fret, D string, all right? Then third finger, 15 on the B, that's an octave. Okay, I'm gonna go all downs for starters. All right, got that? And then second finger, 14 on the G. All right? And then first finger, 12 on the G. All right, see that? So, all right, now we're going to string skip to the 15th on the high E. So, you might pause me right here and just try those first 5 notes. All right, then we're gonna go second finger 14 on the G, and then third finger 14 on the high E, and then back to the G with the second finger where we just were. And that's the whole main part of the riff, so. All right, I'll slow it down even more. Here we go. All right, so that goes twice. You'll do that twice. And then the first note changes, but everything else remains the same. So you're gonna go first finger 14 on the D instead of 12 like we did before, but then everything else is the same. So then just like we did, third finger 15 on the B, everything's the same. All right, just that first finger, 14 on the D, right, instead of 12. Okay. Then the first note changes yet again. It will become first finger, 12th fret, but on the G. But then again, everything stays the same again. All right, it's just that first note that changes again. And then you go back to the D string where you started and you do that 2 more times. This is not starting over, this is the end of the lick. So it starts and ends the same way. So you do 2 more of these. All right, and then the whole thing turns around and starts again. All right, so once you've got that main part, what I would do next is work this out down up picking, because we should be able to pick everything down up picking, and that's going to help you be able to play it faster too. So I'm going to play it down up, so check me out. So down. Right, so I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, the sooner you can make that second nature, the better, and you'll really be flying, okay? So you do that whole thing, you do it again. Let's see, when you get to the, where you're on the G string, where you change the note there, then there's the second ending where you go, and I'll play the whole thing slow at the end. So here's this last part. So you're gonna go first finger 12 on the E, and then you're gonna go second finger 14 on the G. So, and then third finger 15 on the B, and back to that same note on the G, 14th fret. So, all right, see that one more time? All right, continuing, then we're gonna go 12 again on the E, and then 14, going back to that same note again on the G, then 15 on the E, back to 14, back to 12, bunch of notes on the E string, and then ending on 15 on the B. So let me play that part very slowly, and you can see the tab as well. Here we go. A lot of repetition and going back to that note a bunch, as you can tell. All right, and notice I went to down a picking. If you want to work it out all downs at first, that's fine, but then go back and yeah, get it going down up as soon as you're able. All right, I'm gonna play the whole thing slowly. See if you can play this with me at this speed. All right, here I go. 3 and 4 and... Now the first note changes to the 14th fret on the D. But everything else is the same. First note again changed. Okay, now it changes yet again, G string 12. But everything else is the same. And then back to the first part, but this is the ending. This is not starting over yet. Now we're starting over, but it's the same thing we just did a second ago. Stay on the D string 12. All right, first note changes, 14th fret on the D. Do that again. Switch into the G, first note. Do that again. And here comes the last part in a second. All right, here's the ending we worked on, 12 on the E. And there you go, the whole intro to Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah, hang on for the ride. It has some string skipping and it's a lot, but it's a great one, a lot to pay off in it. All right, enjoy.